Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. This is for those of you who have already had a romantic connection with this individual. This could also be that you're in a situationship. You may have just glanced into each other's eyes or gazed into each other's eyes from a distance, and you just know that there's something special, or there could be. So this is that individual that comes to your mind first. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And the information that I'm going to relay to you regarding all of these cards, some of you may feel that this is in fact your energy. I am looking into the energy of this person. However, sometimes our energies do mix and mingle. They can also mirror each other. So some of you may also feel that some of these energies are yours, and that is possible. Okay. A lot is coming out. Somebody has a really big crush on you. Oh, not just a crush. Someone loves you. Oh, this is really sweet. Sagittarius. Someone in your life is from a past life, and they are in love with you. It's inevitable. They can't help it. That's just the way past life love is. There is no holding back. There's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of sexual attraction. There's just so much that it's hard for an individual to not think about another. This means that it's not just them thinking of you this way, but you're also thinking of them in this way as well. Yep. This is a two-way street. This particular reading is like that. Some of you may resonate with this energy as your own as well. Okay, you have here surrender followed by play, creativity, mystery, opening, beauty, crossroads, love. And then you have centering under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, with you I feel a sense of belonging. There are certain things that have happened in this connection, and I have realized that I have surrendered myself to you. Unknowingly, my mind, my body, my heart belongs to you. And I want to let go of all the things that are holding me back. I want to surrender myself to this. I also feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. There's something different about the both of us. There's something unique. In you, I have found friendship. Someone who is mischievous, lively, youthful. You make me feel alive again, young again, vibrant. So beautiful you make me feel. I love it. It's fun. And over time I realized that I do want to create something with you and only you. There are other avenues and other people and other choices that I can focus on, but even if I do, I end up thinking about you. I narrow in, I zoom in, and you are that target. I have often asked the universe, why is it that you have come into my life now? Why now? Why not before? Why not far in the future? Are we meant to be together? Were we supposed to be together? The things that happen between us, is this the way it was supposed to be? I do question. And I question because it bothers me. Because it hurts. There's something about you that I just can't separate from myself. I actually feel as if we have some type of strange spiritual connection. There is a spiritual connection. And all I can think is that there's something out there that holds us both energetically together. Sometimes I feel as though I can hear you. I can feel you. I can smell your scent. Even if you're not here. The weirdest thing is, it's as if I can sense you near me. And sometimes I have dreams about you. Sometimes you do visit me in my dreams, and it seems so real. Yet I'm still shy, even in my dreams. I'm uncertain as to where this relationship and this connection is headed. But I do know that there's something different about it. I can't put my finger on it. But it almost feels as if I know you. As if I know you from somewhere. As if I've always known you. And this is just us meeting up again. Once again, we have met. This is why it's difficult for me to let go and maybe move on. I find that difficult. I do want to open up to you about certain things that are on my mind. Certain things that I have hidden and kept tucked away on the inside of my heart, and I don't expose to you, I don't show you, I don't tell you. There are certain things that I keep to myself. And I know that it's important that I express myself and I talk about certain things because I didn't before. I feel it is important. You are so beautiful. Not only on the outside as a person, but on the inside as well as a human being. Your personality, your character, your charm, your charisma is just magnificent. Everything is beautiful. I do feel that I am now at a crossroads, and it's time for me not to linger and stay in this uncertainty. I need clarity, and I want to make a choice. For a long time I've been sitting on the fence. I didn't know what to do. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. And so this distance that I created was because I was uncertain. And now it's important because I feel this. As time goes by, I realize now I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. Whether that decision happens soon or in the future, all I know is that I am in that mindset now, that a decision must be made. Why? Because my heart hurts. Because I love you. That's why. I am in love with you. You're the sweetest thing that ever happened to me. You make me fall in love with love. You make love seem sacred and pure and clean and true. I see in your eyes and in your actions unconditional love that is pure, free of lust and materialistic pleasures. You are divine love. And there is a part of you that makes me feel very centered, very grounded. We're like the yin and the yang. If I am the moon, you are the sun. We chase each other round and round, always knowing, always depending, always realizing that there will be another day. There's a perfect balance between you and I feel. You have this way of making me feel spiritually whole. A long time ago, I was lost spiritually. But there's something about this connection that now makes me feel and realize and see that side of me that was once empty. You have this power over me, and I like it. I surrender to it. Sagittarius. This person is so romantic. I felt that. Oh wow. Yeah. I know this feeling. This is definitely somebody that's come to a realization after some time. After certain things have happened in your connection. It's complicated for them. They've been through a lot as well. You have been. But they could have gone through the dark night of the soul at some point in time, because this is a spiritual connection. Some of you may want to have a look at Asnointia audio, where I have certain videos regarding past life connections. It just provides more clarity on what types there are and why you feel the way that you do. I also have a video on sensually intense spiritual connections and just past life connections in general. So you can have a look at those. Some of you may want to learn more about that. I also do past life readings. You can go on my website and have a look. If you wish to place an order, just go through the details of the description first. See if it's suitable for you. And then definitely you can place the order. And in the coming weeks or months, I'd be able to do a reading. I am quite booked. Okay. I usually just pull out one, but I'm going to pull out another here. So I'm looking at something that may have happened in the past, perhaps that you were not aware of, something that caused this problem in the first place. Okay. So we have here the 8 of Staffs and 6 of Coins, fertility. Let's have a look at the 8 of Staffs. So this is something that occurred in the past. Some of you might be going through this currently as well. So here we have the 8 of Staffs. This talks about how in this connection there was a problem where one was waiting too long for communication. Perhaps it is time to take the initiative, to create waves of communication. But this person was waiting for others to make the first move, and they may have been passive-aggressive. So this person, Sagittarius, may have ruined everything to the point where it's difficult reigniting or, how to initiate this connection once again. It's like, it's dead, it's gone. But how do you resurrect this? This is the problem. That after things have faded away, how do you bring that connection back to life again? That's what this person is having a problem with. Here, we also have the 6 of Coins. Six of Coins does talk about how this person may have used either wealth, this could have been emotional. So this is manipulation. Wealth to manipulate others. They could have used emotional manipulation, sexual manipulation, psychological manipulation. They were giving with expectations. So when they were giving you something, they were giving you certain things with the hope and the expectation that they're going to get something in return. So that was a problem. And here we also have resenting those who may have needed help. Now that's just rude, right? Resenting those that may have needed help. Basically, this person was quite selfish. At the time, in the beginning, you might have thought that they were okay, but they were only okay when they wanted something. Eventually what happened was that every time you wanted something and you wanted something more promising, it didn't happen. Why? Because this person was not as serious in this connection as you were. You were more serious. They were not. Here we also have fertility. And keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. This is not going to resonate with everybody. This is not a private reading. We have here fertility. This talks about deprivation or sterility, a feeling and lacking material resources, limitations that overwhelm an individual. There was a lack of growth and abundance. So this is the problem here. When you were in connection with this person, they felt like they were not rich enough or materialistically well off to support you. This could be somebody who's younger than you, or somebody that just doesn't earn enough money and just can't support you. Maybe it's money, maybe it's education, but there's something going on where they felt that they're not worthy or they're not good enough. So they could not come to your level, and this was something that was discouraging them, so they never really tried. Here it says limitations that overwhelm. So even if they wanted to be with you, there were limitations that they had. They couldn't go above and beyond what they were to make you happy because they just simply couldn't. You might be in a third-party situation where you're married to somebody who's really rich. You might be in that connection because of the finances, because it's just the way life is and you need that. Somebody may have fallen in love with you, maybe younger. This is just a scenario, an example. Or somebody may have just fallen in love with you who is not younger, maybe the same age group, but they're not as financially stable. So they fear that, hey, you know, would my Sagittarius leave this person for me and I'm not as abundant? I won't be able to provide the same lifestyle. There would be a downgrade. Will my Sagittarius do that? So even if this was approached, even if this was talked about, it could be that it never was mentioned. But this person just felt intimidated and they didn't feel good enough. This is one of the reasons why this person really didn't approach you the way that you wanted to. Okay. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. These are any actions, any intentions that this person has towards you. Okay. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. So here it is, slow and steady wins the race. A lot of people don't like this card, but I personally do, because it does talk about how this individual has thought long and hard, looked at the pros and cons, looked at the advantages, disadvantages, looked at all the scenarios. And this person has the right to do that, just to let you know. We all have our interests, and sometimes we need to think about things, right? This person did go away for some time, and they are going to come back with an offer of love. Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Very nice. Knight of Cups under the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is nice. Sagittarius, congratulations. This is very nice. This person has been hurt. They were heartbroken. They were heartbroken. This could have possibly been a third-party situation. And there was a choice that needed to be made, and there was a struggle. Remember, a third-party situation doesn't always have to be another affair, right? This could be someone that keeps away your time, energy, and effort from your person of interest. But it could also be a job. Maybe your job is just overwhelming, so you can't give the energy to a person or the time to a person because you're busy working. So here we have the Ace of Cups. Yes, there's going to be forgiveness. There's going to be a lot of acceptance and talking. The relationship, there's going to be an exchange of love, the speaking, and the understanding that the other person is trying to show you and express to you this love. Here, with the Wheel of Fortune, the person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, actually is surrendering to the universe. They are feeling and thinking that the universe has got their back, and for the first time in their life, they are trusting the universe that if I let the universe do what it needs to do, it will bring my Sagittarius to me. I don't doubt the universe, because so far this person was brought into my life. There has to be a reason. This person now, Sagittarius, has a lot of faith in the plan of the universe, that someday, some way, we will meet again. This is what they're hoping, they're feeling, and they're trusting. They're allowing the circumstances to develop. They're not even taking much of action, but they have faith and hope. What they're also doing here with the Four of Swords is still, there's a part of them that is trying to heal and trying to adjust to any type of circumstances that they may need to face when they return or when they start talking to you, because there's certain things that are still hurting them from this connection. I also am seeing here that with the Knight of Cups, this person, whoever this person is in your life, an individual from your past who you had a romantic connection with, is going to come back into your life. They were absent for a while, but they're going to come back into your life slowly, softly, gently, lovingly. It's very nice. It's very romantic. There might be a little bit of either an age gap here, or there could also be just the fact that somebody might be a bit immature or simply inexperienced. Okay. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So we have here, do remain positive. That's very good. For this card, do remain positive, I do recommend from my website you can place an order for the Holy Light package. It'll help you maintain more positivity because it helps teach you how to get rid of negative energy. Here, so we have remain positive. The more positive you are, the more positive energy you will be able to attract. But positive energy can only come in once the negative energy is gone. Negative energy creates blockages. Here, there is something in terms of making a decision. They are telling you to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do. Reconsider an action. You're either going to take an action or just reconsider any type of things that you were going to do or say. You do have yes, that had fallen out earlier. So something is positive. There's going to be some type of a positive outcome. Here it does say ask for help from others. So the angels are saying that other people will be able to help you if you consult with someone who is perhaps more experienced in this type of situation. You will receive an opportunity in the coming future after you ask for help from others and get some guidance. But right now is not the right time. You may want to rush things, but keep in mind that this person still has to heal. They still have to come back into your life. They're taking their time because they need to take their time. If they rush, they won't be 100% on the same level as you. emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So they have to come up to your level. There needs to be a waiting period because everybody's different. Here we have look for a sign. Now this could be any type of sign, signs and synchronicities. This could be this person reaching out to you, trying to talk to you, sending you a message. It could even be any type of red flags. So just make sure that you do listen to your own intuition. And definitely, you don't have to look out for a sign. But when it happens, you will know when it happens. So don't be constantly on the lookout for signs and synchronicities and try to join two stories that are completely irrelevant or, you know, we do that, right? We try to join A to B to C, even though they're actually not really connected. So just be careful. Don't try to, you know, what they say, that there's that saying, don't jump the gun. I think that's what it was. There's a saying or something like that. But what I'm trying to say is that don't go too far too fast, okay, too suddenly. Take your time, think it through, try to see if you do see any signs or symbols, what were you thinking at that time? If you feel that there are any red flags, like they said, talk to some people. If somebody has said something or behaving in a certain way, it's best to talk to somebody that's been there, done that. They can probably give you good information and some guidance because they've been through it. That's the good thing about talking to people who are experienced, because they've already been there, done that. Why do you have to suffer? All you have to do is do your research, find out what you need to avoid so that you don't get hurt. Yes. Now, I'm just going to see how much time I have left. Okay. I've added in a bonus. This is Archangel Oracle cards. So I want to have a look for you guys as to any advice, any reassurance, any pieces of information or guidance that the angels would like to give to you. Okay. We have two things that fell out here, actually. Two cards. You have here the Angel Therapy card, and you have Counselor. Oh, and you also have a very powerful card here. Take back your power. Some of you may have felt powerless or lost. Some of you have felt very lost without this individual in your life. It's as if you can't live or breathe without them. I know that feeling. I know it. It's hard. And you feel powerless now. It's, I'm getting a lot, some people are like there's a feeling of desperation. Like, how am I going to live without you? There's that song. How do I live without you? Right? Leanne Rhymes, isn't it? How do I live without you? How will I ever survive? Or how do I breathe without you? It happens, right? So I'm just going to go over these cards with you. Here we have Angel Therapy. Archangel Raphael is saying, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take on your burdens. So a problem shared is a problem halved. If you talk in your mind and your heart, if you pray, basically you're sending out signals, but you have to have the intention of who you're sending it to. So you can speak to your angels. They are here for us, to support us, to be with us as well. The way you can do that also is when you're meditating. You can meditate on the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you get to His Father, the Almighty. To the Almighty, you can say, I would like to call upon, through your power, I'd like to call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, and any other angels that you guys want that are celestial angels, to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation. Here, the next card, you also have Counselor. Archangel Azrael is saying, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. So you may not realize this, Sagittarius, but there's certain things that you say, you know, having Jupiter as your planet, intuition, wisdom. You have this ability to be a really good listener, some of you, I would say. But this is one of your life's purposes. This is what it's showing me. This card often comes up when I'm doing life purpose readings. It basically means that if you're standing somewhere, for example, at the bus stop, you're waiting for something, and, sorry, one second. You're waiting for something, a bus, let's say, and there's somebody standing beside you. Somebody, let's just say, who is younger. They need some help or they need some guidance. Yes, we are strangers, and sometimes people don't like us speaking. However, being a counselor simply doesn't have to be a job, right? We can have it as a hobby. We can have it as a volunteer. We can just have it as helping somebody at the bus stop who is looking for some guidance in their life. Maybe they're crying. It's just an example. And I'm sorry I got distracted because there was a really weird sound outside the window. It was eerie. I didn't even know what the sound was. It was a weird type of howl, but it was, I think it was a siren. So, and it just started once, then it finished, which is why it sounded like a howl. Strange. Anywho, so what I'm trying to say here is that the heart-to-heart that an individual has, you are mixing your energy with another person's energy, and they are gaining knowledge and love from you. And that is something that's important. Karmically, it's good to help people. Being a counselor doesn't have to mean that you're actually a full-blown counselor or you have a job like that. No. This simply means being there for someone when someone needs it the most. So this is something going in the future, in the new year. You can look into this because karmically, this is good for you. This is why this showed up right now. Even though you have a lot of, I would say, a lot of issues as well. With the angel therapy card, I do recommend some of you, if you feel that you do really need help spiritually, you can go to my website, have a look at the chakra therapy package. Not chakra therapy, what am I saying? Chakra checkup package. There's a chakra therapy guide that I give. That's why I end up saying that. So the chakra checkup package, there I do teach you how to do yoga, but it is different form. So typical yogis have a very common way that they work. I actually work very slightly different, but it does work as well. But there's a reason why I do it the way that I do, because the effect is different and the effect is lasting. Here we also have take back your power. So a lot of people, you guys may have started feeling really powerless, as if this person was holding, like, what is it, like holding the keys? I don't know that's saying, but what I'm getting is that it's like your wish is my command. Like whatever this person wants, you try to fulfill. And that is something that is a problem now, because you, by doing that, you've given them too much power, and so you've lost your power. What it's saying here is take back your power. Archangel Raziel is saying, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your own life. And you do have that ability to do so. However, I personally have seen manifestation. It works to a certain degree, but you need to get rid of negative energy in order to manifest something, because it blocks you. And there's many dimensions, and there's many grades of negative energies. Of course, I have packages on that if you guys want to get rid of negative energies. It just at least releases negative energies that are around your aura, inside your home, and inside of your energy centers, your chakras. In addition to that, at least karmically, whatever is owed to you, you will receive that. In addition to that, anything that was written in your book of life that was meant to be yours, at the very least that will come. It's always good to be negative energy free because that will bring more positivity into your life. It will allow it because negative energy creates blockages. They are blockages. Sagittarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Regarding the counselor card, I'm so sorry I got distracted. I actually am, I get distracted very easily, very easily. I am not a good multitasker. I can't multitask for beans, nope. I'm very focused on one thing, and if I get distracted, oh my goodness, it's so hard for me to get back. So sorry about that. That siren or that howl, whatever it was, caught me off guard. Some of you might even want to donate your time helping animals. I'm actually getting this now. Intuitive messages. Not as a counselor, but like as a therapy, like something for therapy related to like an animal shelter or something like that. Helping kennel. I'm getting the word kennel now. So somebody out there likes dogs, and it would be nice if you could either volunteer or adopt, like adopt a puppy or something like that. But it's sharing the love. That's what I'm getting here. And counseling is, you know, there's various types of counseling. But what I'm also getting is as humans deal with the animal kingdom, there's also people who are taking care of animals. That itself is not under the category of counseling, but what else would you call that? It would just be like the welfare for animals. You take care of animals. So I'm also getting this right now. In addition to that, it's not just about people, it's also about animals. So all of you animal lovers, this is something that maybe you can do in the new year up ahead. All right. Thank you so much for viewing the video, and I will see you guys again. Have a very safe, healthy, and prosperous new year ahead. All right. You all take care. Bye now.